Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. We didn't get to show you the second half highlights of last night's Red Wolves rally against South Alabama, but boy, were they exciting. So let's take a look back at a crazy finish. Let's start in the fourth quarter. A-State trailing 31-20, and Freddie Knighton airs it out deep to Trez Houston, who pulls in the great touchdown catch. A-State gets the two-point conversion to cut the lead to 3. Houston was actually flagged for his second unsportsmanlike conduct and kicked out of this game. The Red Wolves would rally without him, though. Cody Brown just rips the ball out of the hands from the Southdale receiver for the interception. That would set up Johnston White. The Red Wolves fired up, and here's Johnston White, silky smooth for the short rushing touchdown. All of a sudden, A-State up 35-31. But the defense wasn't done. On the next drive, Javon Roland-Jones forces the fumble. The ball's on the ground, and Chris Stone picks it up in the end zone. 42-31 A-State. Next Southdale possession, and this time Justin Clifton with the pick, and he's headed for 6. A-State scores 29 points in 5 minutes and 17 seconds as the Red Wolves win a wild one, 49-31.
No, never heard of anything like that. That make you old quick. We're just talking on the radio. Everything that could go wrong seemed to be going wrong. Just proud of the guys. They didn't quit, kept playing and turned things back our way. And I don't know, 20 some odd points in about 5 minutes. Things changed real quickly, and it was fun to finish up.
The Red Wolves played on a Sunbelt Tuesday while the Razorbacks aren't playing at all this week. It's a bye week for the Hogs before they host Auburn on October 24th. Arkansas has started just 2-4, but it's not as bad as it may seem. The Razorbacks have lost to 4 strong teams. 2 are ranked in the top 10, and 2 are undefeated. Brett Bielema's definitely taken a positive approach to the tough start.
You know, I pointed out to our guys, we're a 2-4 football team. 2 games that we won, 4 that we lost. Those 4 teams we lost to are 19-3. You know, they've lost to TCU, Baylor, and Ole Miss. Those are the only teams that have beaten us. So I know we're a good football team. You just went toe-to-toe with Alabama. Unfortunately, didn't have enough guns to close it out. I think that's why a week like this week is so fun to get out and recruit.
To high school football, it's time to announce our game of the week, and it sure is a good one. We've got a matchup of 2 5A East powerhouses as Batesville hosts Wynn. The last 5 years, either Batesville or Wynn has won the 5A East, with this game going a long way to deciding the conference title, a thriller last year. The 2 coaches certainly didn't downplay the importance of this showdown.
I think the last 5 years, the team that's won this game has went on to win the district. So obviously it's a big game, and I know 4 of those years, one of these teams went on to play for a state championship last 4 years in a row. So it's a big game, and it brings out the best, I think, in us and in them.
Both of us sitting 3-0 in the conference, and it's big, like you said, been big the last few years. So same scenario this year, big ball game. It may not necessarily decide the conference champion this week, but it's going to go a long ways towards it.
And in our Region 8 Outdoor segment, it's time to announce our Buck of the Week. This week's winner is Bobby Carmichael, who got a 9-point with his bow. He's a weekly qualifier for the grand prize drawing when the season ends. We'll announce these winners every Wednesday on Region 8 Sports. Submit your entry via email to sendit@KIT8.com or visit region8outdoors.com. And the Blue Jays leading the Rangers 6-3 in the 8th inning of the ALDS. Of course, your Royals playing the Astros tonight. So that should be a big game, a fun one.
Very exciting. You had the game last night with the Red Wolves, and now my Royals.
Yeah, good sports week for you. I mean, KU always loses, but you got the other teams.
He could not get away from that. Did you notice?
Wasn't planning it.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.